U.S. drug makers Moderna and Merck have scored a breakthrough in a vaccine that could allow people with a type of skin cancer to live longer. The companies say their vaccine reduced the risk of recurrence and spread of melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer. It's the first positive final stage trial for any mRNA-based cancer therapy. The test was carried out together with Merck's immunotherapy drug Keytruda, which is a widely used treatment for melanoma. The combination performed better than Keytruda alone. The therapy is a key test of whether Moderna's mRNA technology can succeed beyond COVID vaccines. And CNA's Paul Cocking joins me more on this breakthrough. Cocking, explain what this vaccine means in this context.
Well, they're calling it a treatment vaccine instead of a preventive vaccine. It's basically designed for people who have skin cancer and had the melanoma surgically removed. Now, the aim is to identify and train the immune system to attack these cancer cells so they don't come back and spread. Now, the special thing here is that each vaccine is designed for just one person based on the mutations that were found in that patient.
So it is a personalized form of treatment.
That's right. And that is what's so remarkable about the study. In fact, what doctors do is they take a sample from the person's tumor, and then they analyze the DNA and RNA to identify some mutations. Then they work out good targets for the immune system. Now, here's where Moderna comes in. Moderna manufactures this vaccine to tell the body to identify this as the troublemaker and then attack the cancer cells. And in fact, an expert that we spoke to earlier had a very simple way of explaining us what the vaccine does.
You can think of this kind of vaccine as being like almost a most wanted poster, which you can put up for your body to be able to better recognize the cancer cells when it sees them. What's great about it is that it actually works in synergy with existing treatments, such as Keytruda. Keytruda works by stopping cancer cells from putting brakes on your immune system so that your immune system can better fight cancer.
In fact, what's so remarkable about something that's so personalized is that it takes only weeks from the time the tumor is sampled to the designing and the manufacturing of the vaccine.
All right, but it's still in its trial stages. Still a big
Yes, that's
breakthrough.
right. But it's creating a lot of excitement because this isn't just an early stage experiment. It is phase 3 of the study, which is the final phase. And it is the first positive trial of mRNA vaccine that's on the market. And there are 1,000 patients that were involved. Some of them received Keytruda, which is an established treatment for cancer, and others received Keytruda plus the vaccine. And those who received the vaccine were said to be better at preventing the cancer cells from coming back.
This is a case where I'd say this is a real breakthrough. So many studies have shown in early stages that these therapies have a great potential, but this is a final stage study in a large population of people with melanoma that's really showing that this is outperforming the standard of care for treatment of these patients.
Well, we do still have some blind spots here. What we know is that the vaccine that's created for this individual patient reduces recurrence of the cancer, reduces spread. But what we don't know is the detailed phase 3 numbers, and which tell us, for example, how much risk was actually reduced and if patients who took the vaccine actually live longer.
There's a potential for this vaccine to be used in other treatments.
That's right. That's potentially the bigger story here. Researchers are hoping that this breakthrough here can be transferred to cancer treatments for other cancers. This basic idea of designing a vaccine just for that one person. In fact, trials are already on for lung cancer, and early research on difficult-to-fight cancers like pancreatic cancers are showing promise. So it's not just one vaccine that will treat or prevent all cancers. What we have here is something more personalized, where the doctors identify the tumor mutations and then design a vaccine that will target those specific cancer cells that were found in the patient.
Oh, it's a genuine paradigm shift in how we might treat cancers of the future. Thanks so much for joining us to explain this for us. Paul Cocking.